like just suppose and a person is going to travel in the next few months. Let's say after 2 months a person is going to land in Canada. So starting LinkedIn properly, is it the right time? And how crucial it will be when they land in Canada, or just Indeed.com or Monster.com, they are enough and one person does not need LinkedIn. What's your take on that?
LinkedIn is your professional persona. In Canada, when you land and you have a resume, they would expect you to have your LinkedIn profile. Now, if your LinkedIn profile is not optimized, if you are not keeping it active, if you are not value with your content on it, then you have lesser chances of getting into job, because when you're sending your Indeed and kind of reviewing your profile, they will go back and look at your LinkedIn profile. So that's 100%. And when they look at your LinkedIn profile and your profile is just badly done, then you have lesser chances. Now, we don't really understand how LinkedIn works. LinkedIn is a search engine, that if your profile is searchable, then recruiters will search your profile. There's something called LinkedIn Recruiter. There's a tool. It's purchased from LinkedIn, subscribe from LinkedIn. Now, seeing your eyes, you are surprised also. Nobody knows what LinkedIn. I show you LinkedIn Recruiter's screen, you will be amazed how dynamic that tool is.
That's the first time I'm listening about it.
So the tool that recruiters use, and we use something called LinkedIn. So we see a different, and I am actually one of the coaches in a joint venture between LinkedIn and Ontario government for employment through LinkedIn Recruiter. I've been given free of cost LinkedIn Recruiter, and I have access to 16,000 LinkedIn courses free of. So any of your client, your viewers, if they need, they can reach out to me, and I'll be happy to help them free of cost. So the fact of the matter is that LinkedIn Recruiter is a very dynamic tool. Requirement for a bank manager, and I'm being very kind of not picking it up, but just let's see bank manager. And they have a requirement from the employer. They use LinkedIn Recruiter and add that content. Based on that, LinkedIn will pull out profiles that are optimized and open to work and close to a recruiter. And then recruiter reaches out to them. So that the job search dynamics in Canada is purely recruiter based. They have their HR teams and all that, but they get recruiters identify candidates, and recruiters then refer those candidates even to the government. A lot of government jobs are, they are being searched through recruiters. So job search dynamics, if we don't understand job search dynamics and we are sending out 500 applications every month, nothing is happening, then we'll be saying, but the fact is that we are not working on our LinkedIn. That's why LinkedIn doesn't work. You have a great resume, ATS resume and everything, but if your LinkedIn profile does not speak or is not aligned the way your chances will be much lower, because when you send out a resume and people look at your LinkedIn, doesn't match, chances are little.
I have a question here, Ahmad. Now, before I get into that question, I would like tell all my subscribers that Hamad is basically a very premium level LinkedIn coach, and he is basically a career counselor who could help you create and optimize your LinkedIn profile in such a way will be according to your LinkedIn profile. So it is a great opportunity for you guys. If you want to connect with Hamad, I would leave his LinkedIn ID link in the video description so that you guys can connect with him. And Hamad, talking about the ATS, you just mentioned it. Um, People from Pakistan or India, they don't know what is ATS. So can you please elaborate it a little? Why everybody talks about ATS?
Okay, so ATS is application tracking that actually tracks applications based on the requirements that are fed into the system. For account receivable expert with a degree and 10 years education qualification, 10 years qualification, based on that, the ATS will track applications, which means when you're sending out applications, instead of you to reading the application, because simply the number of applicants are too many. Like, you're looking at several million in Canada. So next 3 years will be 1.2 million, I believe. That's the number set by the government. So think about it, that if everybody these jobs, human cannot handle that kind of a load. So what we have in the West is application tracking system. And if your resume is not done according to the requirement of ATS system, you would be knocked out. For that, there are specialist resume writers, ATS compliant resume, and some of them I work with too, which means they do the resume and I do, so that both of these things are aligned, and so the targeting becomes easier. If you are not relevant, I mean, whether it's an ATS or it's no ATS, if you are not relevant, nobody is going to connect with you. Nobody is going to. So we really need to build that relevance. So that's the ATS part. On the LinkedIn part, so LinkedIn data of top 20 LinkedIn. So top 20 skills that are being searched on LinkedIn, and they release that every quarter. So we have 3 quarters. We get usually data after every 4 months. Now, how many of us know what are the top 20 skills that are being searched? Hardly anyone, right?
Yes.
But if you rent and you don't really focus on what are some of the skills that really match me, and I should really be focusing on the skills, search will, because people are not searching for their skill. As simple as that. So treat your LinkedIn as a search engine. Like Google phone, you go and you put out like Sony, whatever reviews. It's similar to what LinkedIn does. It's a search engine. People search it.
No, that was a great that was a great insight. Now, I have one last question. Okay, and because you are a busy person, so I have one last question for you. This Canadian style resume. Now, people talk about. I'm not going to say that graphics are important or not. Everybody knows about it. I have one practical question about a Canadian style resume. So, when we create our resume, people tend to mention their job description, right, under each role, that I was a manager and I did this. Now, I want to understand, Canadian style resume, is it achievement based or job roles based? Because if you would be telling that I helped my company save 3% on expenses, is that what matters? Or saying that I'm responsible for managing expenses? Like, which line is better for Canadian style resume?